Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the motorized Clip Mania from XShot. Did I say that right? Motorized Clip Mania. Yes, the motorized Clip Mania. This is a Strife. But the cool thing about this is it comes with 3 magazines. Yes, XShot has done it. They have listened to somebody, I don't know who, but they have listened to somebody, and we've been crying for so long. If you are a magazine blaster, and we need more than one magazine. Like, that's all there is to it. There's no reason to give us just one magazine. Just make a dart blaster that has an internal magazine. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. I understand the benefit to having a removable magazine versus internal. But no, this is a dream come true as far as like off the shelf flywheel blaster. Takes, I believe, six AA batteries, so we should be getting some decent performance, you know, the mid 80s or whatever. But having not only 3 magazines, but a way to store the side magazines, that is so cool. So this is from the Insanity line, which has all the, you know, this is XShot's crazy, like, build your mecha, you know, blaster, and they all combine together with these clips and things like that, and they all attach to one another, and there's like these dart holder things, and it just looks very like cumbersome and just overstimulated is what I get from this right here. But this picture right here, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you should be able to see that. This picture right here is 4 blasters in one. 4 blasters. I don't know where they all are in there, but there's 4 blasters in there. Anyway, let's look at the box here. So you have a nice shot of it in its entirety. You know, 3 magazines, 1 in the blaster, 1 on each side. You've got dart storage for the top rail right there. Tells you what it comes with here. You can see the blaster in all its glory there. It comes with 72 darts. 72. And how many they're 15 round magazines. Yeah, they're 15 round magazines. So you figure 45 to load it up, and then you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy cow! So yeah, you're filling this thing to the brim. Flip it over on the back, and again, you are met with the same picture that shows you exactly how it's set up together, and then the 4 blasters mentioned on the front, and here it is again in all its glory. There's how you attach it. They have these like special clips that attach to the rail systems that they've got on here. Insane combos, ammo, and action. Hey, you know what? It's exciting. Ooh, that's cool. They've got like it cut out here for some reason. I don't know why. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, let's get this thing unboxed. This is weird. This screws into the blaster? That's new. Are there any more of those? Is the blaster just gonna fall out now? Oh no, there's another one. Okay. So yeah, they have you take this whole thing apart. It's weird that that one was on the outside. Alright, well, this isn't going to be pretty because of how they've got this package. So let's just go ahead and dive in. You got your instructions hidden down below. Oh, a nice little, is this a buyer's guide? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is how you construct all the things. Sorry, this is the first one of the Insanity blasters that I've had the chance of unboxing and playing with. So I'm pretty excited about it. Here's the magazine. That's the other thing. Magazines. These are magazines. These are not clips. So this should be called the Motorized Magazine Mania. The Triple M. Like the triple threat, the Triple M. You totally missed the boat on that one. Let's get the blaster out first, shall we? How do we do that? Let's... we've got more ammo. More ammo than what we know to do with. There's our dart storage. Oh, there's a couple of those. So let's time lapse this and we'll see you guys in a minute. All right, and she's free. Oh man, I think this thing is a $40 blaster or $30 blaster. I can't remember how much I paid for it. But I'm willing to bet that a good portion of that price is getting these things produced and actually putting them in the boxes. No zip ties or anything like that here. Those have got to be expensive to implement, like anti-theft stuff. All right. Ugh. All right, magazines are free, darts are free, blasters are free. Woo! All right. Let's see how she feels. All right. Wow, this is really light. Holy cow, this doesn't feel like you're holding anything. This would be perfect for a kid. And I know this is targeted towards 8-year-old, but I really mean that, like 8-year-old, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, where blasters can get heavy. Even an 8-year-old wouldn't necessarily need a stock. So just have them running around like this. You know, that is super light. Now, once we put the 6 batteries in there, might be a different story. So let's start off, take a look at the blaster here. So we've got our muzzle up front. Looks like our flywheels are vertical, or stacked on top of each other. They look pretty well lined. They are flat as flat can be. Not much crush happening there. You've got a side rail here, side rail there. You've got a rail on the bottom. You have a rail across the top. This is a Picatinny style rail. Well, it's not true Picatinny, but it will marry up to like airsoft blast guns and things like that, attachments and real steel stuff. So that will attach to that, which is awesome. Doesn't look like you can remove. It looks like these are actually molded into this, or at least screwed in from the inside, maybe? I can't tell. We got a jam door. You can see there's one of those rubberized grip things that stop your darts from falling forward. Got a rev switch and a pusher. This probably would be super easy to convert to short darts. We've got our mag release, which you might be able to reach with your... You could reach... I can reach that. It does gravity drop, but works pretty good. We've got a rev switch, which is actually really comfortable. It is a slide rev switch. It's not a rocker. Same with the trigger, slide trigger. We've got our battery door here. Oh, XShot, really? Really? Oh man, we have, not only do you have adjustable stock on a buffer tube style, so you could take your other buffer style tube stocks, and you know, things from like Dart Zone and stuff like that, airsoft, all that stuff will fit on here, presumably. Worker, it locks in. Oop, kind of locks in. Okay, it looks like it will expand out to the last one, which isn't abnormal. That is a pretty common thing in the toy industry, at least. But the question is, can you push it forward and collapse it? I'm sure you could. It's not doing it to me. Then again, we're not going to be doing any kind of, there's no pump on here, so you're not like pulling back to prime. This is an electronic blaster, so that's not a problem. So anyway, so we've got adjustable stock, and you also have a removable, so it has an in-strike stock attachment point, which I don't have one here, and there's none over there, but trust me, it does have one, and it will work fabulously. Yeah. We've got stickers, no paint, just a sticker on both sides. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Stickers wear and tear pretty easily, but you never know, especially with kids. All right, so let's get a magazine in here and see what we're up to. Let's take a look here. What do we got? So we've got a tray. The tray isn't screwed down. It's clipped down, but the tray is its own thing. So for you modders out there that are going to convert this to LiPo or whatever the case may be, this battery tray does appear to come out. It's a separate piece. So that is a benefit to this blaster. It's nice of them to do that. Thank you, Zuru and XShot. We've got some brand new Rayovac Fusion Plus batteries. We'll go ahead and load it up here. Oop. I think it goes like that, maybe. Yep. This really? Yep, the two bottom ones go the same way. That's kind of weird, but okay. And then this goes like that. All right. Holy cow. All right, so put our battery door back on. Yeah, it's really, really light. So if you're used to kind of like a heavier blaster, this isn't it, Jim. But revs up pretty fast. I'm kind of impressed with how quickly that's revving up. So let's break open our darts here. Just get a couple test shots out of the way. We're not doing a full review today. This is just an unboxing, testing, and things like that will come in our actual review. So stay tuned for that in a separate video. That will be released in the next week or so. After we get some time with it, out on the range, we'll get you a 20 dart average on the FPS, as well as on the accuracy and precision target shooting. I'd like to take this to a Nerf war and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and see how it does. Stock, so that's 15, so you can definitely get at least one more in there, so it'll hold 16. Keep it at 15, but it will hold more. All right, so loads in like that. There is a lock on the jam door, so it'll prevent you from revving. Not too bad. Not too bad. I like it. It fires pretty rapidly, aka as fast as you can pull the trigger. I joke about that because the last video we did, it was the same kind of setup, like a semi-auto, like rev the blaster, pull the trigger, and then it shoots a single dart. But on the box it says extreme, or it doesn't say extreme, it says fast fire or something, fast firing or something like that, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's just as fast as you can pull the trigger. Let's get a couple chronograph numbers here. Again, these aren't going to go into the review, but just to give you kind of an idea of what you're looking at. 85.9, 93.4, 80.5, 88.3, 85.5. So we had that one low 80, but most of them kind of mid to high 80s and even creeping into the 90s. That's not too bad. These things, I'm kind of curious how they work. What in the world? Does that? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so you can link it up top. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, but they don't give you any of the link pieces. Really? That stinks. But yeah, so you can link it up top. So that's that. That's kind of neat that they give you that. But what you can do with these is you slide these on your side rails. And I think it's absolutely, it's not very tight. It's absolutely hilarious that these magazine holders, does it go this way? Nope, it goes this way. These magazine holders have extra Picatinny on them. How does this stay in there? Does it lock in a certain way? And it definitely goes on the bottom. It looks like it's ambidextrous, but we'll see. So that goes like that. They're not on there very tight. You might need to do a little bit of modification to get them to stay on their rails. The magazines are, man, that's not very tight. Magazines are not the strongest plastic, but okay, so we're you need like something, you need like another grip. You need like the reverse unicorn grip. So it goes like the other way. But you really don't have a way to hold. I guess you're holding like that. You can bump this back a little. I guess you're holding the muzzle, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's it's a neat idea, but it doesn't seem to want to hold them in there very good. And I imagine once you fill these things with, with darts, they're going to get a little bit heavier. Not much, but it's a really cool idea. I really like it. And the thing is, nowadays you've got people that you've got 3D printers. This thing right here probably wouldn't be that difficult to 3D print. A little bit tighter tolerances, so that goes on a little bit tighter. The other thing you might be able to do is get like a grub screw in here, drill a hole through this Picatinny rail, so that way you can slide it on, right, and then stick your screwdriver through inside here and put your grub screw, tighten that down into the rail. It's a more permanent modification, but at least it'll be a little bit more secure than what it was. I'm just curious to load this up real quick. I do kind of like the idea that the magazine is open at the bottom, because then you can top off your mags while you're on the field. That's nice. I like that. But yeah. All right, so we've got a fully loaded magazine. Let's see. It's kind of wobbly, but it doesn't seem, this one, and you can rock it. That one seems to lock in. This one seems a little bit more loose. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, see that one. Yeah, and this is just a quality control thing. Like, these things are very cheap. You might even be able to take like maybe some rubber band. Well, you wouldn't be able to go this way with it, would you? I don't know. I think a 3D printed one would probably be the best way to go to tighten those up. The other thing you might be able to do is put in a real thin piece of foam, maybe on one of the sides, so that way it locks in a little bit better. If you wanted to get fancy with it, you could put some magnets in these holes and magnets on the bottom of your magazine to lock it in a little bit better. There's a couple things to aftermarket that you could do to get it there, but out of the box, like, it's a neat idea, and I see where they're coming from. All right, guys, so that is the unboxing for the XShot Insanity Motorized Clip Mania. I really appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the review. We'll be taking it out on the range and getting our full testing of a whole bunch of different darts going through this thing and just having some fun with it, giving you my opinion and final thoughts on it. Yeah, stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, definitely check out our last couple of videos over here. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.